Thank you very much, and I can hardly wait till we can get the Joe and Tom marriage on Facebook. None of us knew that, Joe. Breaking news. I think Jeff looks like Jeff Eager's video, so it's probably going on YouTube already. So that's kind of interesting. Also, you know, I was thinking, because I was told that one of the counties has a resolution to make Governor Granholm a member. And I was told that, and I'm wondering which county it is. In fact, I thought it would probably be here. You're wondering why. What she did on the 19th of March was such a membership and volunteer builder when she declared the meet-out day that she probably got us a lot of press that we couldn't buy if you really want to know the truth of it. So I was told that some county's going to have that now. I have to continue to go into counties so I find out which one it is. But it's an honor to serve as president of Michigan Farm Bureau. It's an honor to represent Michigan agriculture many times. You know, we have an election coming tomorrow, first of two, of course, and if you didn't know that, I don't know where you've been, because obviously that's taken the front page, the center page, and the last page of every publication that's going around, along with the TV ads, etc. You know, we have an opportunity in agriculture, but more especially this organization. We have the opportunity because we get out and vote normally, and we got to continue to get out and vote. Tomorrow is no different. And a lot of times we look at the primary as the election in this area, and that's not going to be the case this time around. Carl mentioned about mass participation in the government streamlining, and I would compliment him also, but I'd also say, Carl, he's not done yet. He doesn't know that, but he's going to have another meeting in the next 6 weeks. Did you know that, Matt?
Sure.
Good. Because we have to move this forward, we have to make it part of the platform as candidates prepare for the general election. Our organization is looked at as 500,000 votes. When you think that most gubernatorial elections are decided by 30,000 votes or less, see what an impact you can have? And you need to tell your neighbors what an impact they can have. That one vote, the last time we had, before term limits, when we had a incumbent be unseated by a challenger, it was done by one vote per precinct in the state of Michigan. And that was when Governor Engler defeated Governor Blanchard. And we were challenged by some of why Farm Bureau didn't endorse someone in the primary for governor for the 83rd, for the 31st, and you know, rightfully so, I think the position is right. There were many good candidates running. You needed to inform yourself rather than depending on your organization to decide how you were going to vote. Tomorrow, I can assure you that the people will speak. We will speak. And as we move forward, we will probably see endorsements in all of those. September the 1st, we are having a statewide gubernatorial, it's going to include the two major parties, gubernatorial candidates, and also Attorney General and Secretary of State, September 1, downtown Lansing. We got room for 500, so anybody that would like to come certainly can come. There's no charge. You're going to hear them speak. I would hope, Matt, that your candidate evaluation committee gets there, because that's going to be their opportunity to hear those candidates before we make the endorsement, which will be somewhere around the middle of September. Those things are so important. You know, we hear every election that, oh, this election's going to turn the corner, or this election's going to turn the corner. I want you to think about the fact that agriculture can determine the corners that we turn. I think that's really something to ponder on, but you do have the opportunity with the number of votes that we have. You know, on the national level, Rosie would probably tell you, I think, that we don't have all of the last Farm Bill implemented yet. She's agreed. And we've had 10 hearings on the 2012 Farm Bill already. Why are we getting the hearings so early? One can only speculate, but pretty good speculation, that the face of the Farm Bill is going to change considerably. We're going to see more money into rural development, more money into young farmers, more money into green power, and it will be an interesting square off to see where some of the other programs land. Do I see the direct payments going away? No, but if you look back, they've shrunk considerably in the past few years. And I think they may shrink some more. And the way they'll shrink is there will be some kind of a means test. We already have a cap, and that cap is going to get lowered. And also your adjusted gross income figure that's being used will probably get lowered. That's kind of the sentiment from DC right now that you can look for in the next Farm Bill. Where the dairy program will land, you follow the dairy industry, there's a huge change in the dairy program being proposed by National Milk and others. Where the sugar program will land, who knows? Who knows? A lot of where those programs land are going to be determined in November. So it gets back to, you know, the fact that you need to get out and voice your opinion. Carl mentioned about things happening in Michigan Farm Bureau, and they are. And there are so many irons in the fire right now because of the challenges we have, but the opportunities we have. Carl mentioned the government streamlining. You've probably seen on television ads from the business leaders of Michigan advertising their plan for reforming Michigan. You may have seen ads, or more importantly on the internet, for the Center for Michigan. All of those are the organizations that Carl mentioned that we somewhat mirrored. But you know, we sit down with those folks, and as much as we had things in common, there was not the concern for agriculture there that we thought there should have been. So that's why we did not hook our wagon to one of those other organizations and continue to go forward to represent agriculture. Well, that's all you're going to hear from me now that I'm still puzzled by the Tom and Joe marriage. And they're going to be in Lansing tomorrow too. I should get there early enough to decorate the building. I didn't know about this. But you know, Michigan's insurance company is on the move, and it's moving forward with new products and hopefully meeting your needs. As we move this insurance company, it behooves each and every one of us to take a look at those products. And for those sugar beet growers in the crowd, Carl knows I would say it that way, you got a pretty good rate on annuities, so this fall when you wonder where, if the backyard's out of holes to bury your money in, you might get those annuities. Thank you for the opportunity to serve as your president, Matt.